What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hopefully, everybody's doing okay. You guys are gonna have to deal with me. It seems like my voice is trying to cut out. Um, James says, "I got a question. If I see this at 6:21 and hit the like button, will more people see it in the algo? We'll try to remember to pop back in at 7." Well, I don't know, bro. We'll see what happens. Um, Mr. Guy Man Jr., what's going on? Welcome. Sheltering. I don't know what that means, but hey, welcome. What's up, Paul? How you doing? Love that thumbnail. Marcus, a man of the people. No, it's supposed to be me answering a bunch of questions for the people. So, just trying to do my part, man. Not an expert, but really just want to help people with the questions that I can answer and provide the value that I can provide, and just try to help as many people as I can. What's going on, Shannon? How you doing? Well, hello from the T dot. What's T dot? Where is that located? Welcome. Hopefully, sales are going well for you guys today. Has Q4 arrived for anyone? I don't, I don't know if it's coming, guys. Josh Galt had a live stream earlier where he was saying that this is the way that it is. And I would have to agree with that. Toronto. Now I remember. I remember now that you said that. Um, I do think that this is probably the way that it is right now, with numbers being the way that they, were on the sales report, or the earnings report. I mean, promoted listings being what they are, them changing the search. I can't remember the name of the search engine they're using now, or whatever the terminology is for how they're doing their SEO. They're happy with it. So if items ain't showing up in search and you ain't selling what you're trying to sell, that doesn't matter to eBay. So we just gotta do what we can to make the best sales that we can with the items that we can. Try to keyword it up. Maybe the keywords will land the plane, but at the end of the day, I think complaining about it and crying like babies ain't gonna help nothing. So we might as well just do what we can to make the sales that we can. Dark Gravity says, positivity, such a relief, and $100 cha-ching. Welcome, man. Did you make the sale since you came in? Maybe if you guys hit that thumbs up, you will make a sale. Hi from Alabama. Hi, Crystal. Alabama is awesome. Kyle Tucker says hello from Milwaukee. What's up, bro? How you doing? C Deals. What's up, Show Me State player? Not a whole lot, man. Just living the dream. Gonna eat some ice cream later. Q4 is slow for my space in the market, so I'm just riding it out till 24. Yeah, you're predominantly card still, right? I'm in Alabama. Hey, there you go. Alabama natives. What is your promoted listing strategy in terms of running an experiment? How long do you gather data? Do you just look at gross sales as the metric? I don't have a strategy. I just promoted 8% now. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not going above 10. So, I mean, at least I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. Sales slow down and it doesn't garner the results that I think it should, then I guess I'll go up a little bit on it. But right now, it's just all the majority of my stores promoted at 10%. I guess I could go in and switch everything down to 8, but I'm gonna just leave whatever's been at 10, stay at 10, and whatever's new getting listed is just gonna go in at 8, and I'll see what happens. I don't do anything special though. Let's see. I'll just minimize my window. Okay. And I mean, traditionally slow, Q4 isn't great for sport cards. So I guess unless you had like brand new cards, or, somebody's trying to add something to their collection for Q4. What's up, Norma? She says, "Hey, Marcus, doing well over here. Just a little slow. Just wondering how you keep active your oldest listings. Mine seem buried." Uh, I just, I mean, I don't do anything specific. They just stay listed. They could be getting buried. I'm not sure. Um, Josh Galt's video was awesome earlier, straight to the point regarding eBay. Sold a motorcycle jacket right when you went live. Good vibe coming from Brother Marcus. Nice. What's up, James? Welcome. Linda, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I think Josh's video did get straight to the point, and it was I think it was what a lot of people needed to hear, whether they like it or not. At the end of the day, we can all be, upset about things, and not liking the way things are going, but there's only so much we can do. So we just got to take the reins, grab the bull by the horns, and just keep on listing. Um, do our research, find out if it's what's working or what's not working, and keep it moving. Uh, Paul said James made it back. Crystal says nice to see someone else from Bama. Okay. If you're at 8%, would you try six at some point? You might get the exact same result. Yeah, I'm working my way there. That's how I got to 8 from 10. So I'm gonna give it a couple of months and then drop it down to 7 and then drop it down to 6 and see. This is my first time catching you live, so I'm excited to chat with you. Well, I'm glad to have you here. What's up? I'm a reseller. What's going on, everyone? Doing all right over here, man. Just chilling, enjoying the rest of the night. Let's see. Happy almost Thanksgiving. Yep. What is everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? You guys traveling, staying home, not doing anything? What's everybody's plans? I know me personally, I'm not doing a whole lot. I was gonna go live on my Patreon, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. I got some things that I gotta do early Thanksgiving morning, but Thanksgiving is one of those things where it's like if you have a big family, it's a huge deal, right? If you don't have a big family, then it's not the biggest of deals. And for me, it's just me, my brother, and my mom here in this town that I live in. So it's not really like the biggest of holidays for me. So I mean, it's gonna be cool, but not really, not really like a big old shindig like probably everybody else is used to. Going to Central Illinois to visit the fam, nice. Heaven Sent says, "Hey family, what's going on, my friend? What's up, Marcus? Hope everything is going good for you. What's up, Billy? How you doing, bro? Everything's going." Uh, James says, "I'm going into my old hood and going jive turkey." Nice. Are you really going back to the hood, or are you just being funny? Staying home with my 2-year-old, have no living family, but blessed to have each other. That's what I'm talking about. Got to look at the positives. Um, and especially in these days and age, eBay is beta testing promotion to outside traffic like Google. I'm in the test group now. We have until the end of the year. So what does that entail? Do you got to pay extra for it, and how does that work? I'm not in the beta testing, obviously, or so I'll probably know. Me, I'm not sure how you say that. A whole lot, Dixon. What's going on? No, just trying to be funny. I thought so. Sometimes things go right over my head, man. I'm too direct. I'm too like black and white sometimes to have a good sense of humor. Good evening. I guess breaking news, no $600 threshold for 1099 again. Yeah, I mean, for me that doesn't even matter cuz I'm well over the $600 mark regardless, so I got to report everything I make. So not really something that I'm worried about, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like wiping their forehead in relief. Billy says he's hanging in there best as possible. That's all we can do, bro. I will cook, children will come for dinner, and thank for all the blessings and reasons learned. Yeah, that's a way to be in 2023 is just thankful. Uh so yeah. Hang on guys. Uh let's see. So yeah, man, with 2023 being like as touchy and weird as it is, I know a lot of things, financially for the culture in general, it's just weird right now. So, me personally, the best thing that I've been doing is just picking up the same stuff that's been selling for me. If it's selling right now and I find it again tomorrow, that means it'll keep selling. So, all the stuff that I was selling that, lower tier stuff or just last summer's trends or last winter's trends or things like that that aren't selling anymore, just not gonna just not gonna pick it up anymore because I got to be smart, right? The best thing that I did was lower my listing goal. Because just think, if I'm making less sales, right, and I'm still trying to buy 90 a day, then I'm just going to be I'm spending $500 a day to do 90 a day, not in one day, but for the week. So I'll go sourcing on a Monday. I'll buy my 500 items, or not 500, my 50. I'll buy my listings. I think it's about 500 I was doing. Let me do the math real quick. Um, 90 times, I was doing 90 times 5. So it's 450 a week I was buying. And that was, $1.89 a pound. So that was about 300 bucks almost, 250 to 300 bucks, just depending on how much the cart weighed whenever I got the items to the checkout. So that's a lot of money that I was buying, spending on inventory over the month, right? So now I'm down to where I can get my 140, 120 or whatever items that I buy for the week for about 300 max, and that's on like buying nothing but heavy coats type of thing, hoodies and jeans. So I think that's a strategy moving forward, that if you guys aren't seeing the traction that you're looking for, don't be afraid to cut your listing goal down to something that's going to generate you a safe amount of income, to where you're not overspending or overbuying or buying more than what you're listing, or things like that. One of the best things that's happened to me too is that I don't spend nowhere near as much as I was doing on supplies either. So I was buying like a box of 1,000 poly bags, or the clear poly bags to store my items in, every week almost, and now it's like one box a month. Lasts me all month long. So shipping supplies and things like that, not spending as much money on those either, because now I'm down from selling 35 to 45 a day to 20 a day, 25 a day. But I'm only listing 20. So I mean, it evens out in the long run for me, because since I'm focusing on higher ASP items, um, the money's still there, even though I'm not doing the bulk of the work like I was doing before. So B Dub says, "What's up, Marcus? How's listing shirts for 8.95 shipping working for you? Are people not asking about why it's so high?" Nobody said anything. It seems to be going fine. Still selling them. Uh, I think people just expect shipping to be high nowadays. It's another form of promotion they are working on. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't know the logistics of it. What's up, Josh? I was just talking about you earlier, bro. And the good points you were making in your live stream. So if you guys haven't checked that live stream out, go check it out after this one. What's up, Rob? How you doing, bro? Bobby says, Marcus, you should be proud. I think every little bit adds up. You have done so well and so organized. I'm trying to pick up the only things that are moving for me. I'm trying to pick up only the things that are moving for me right now, which is jeans and sweaters and jackets. Yeah, those are moving well for me too. Um, I moved down to 15 a day from 20 because of that. Yeah, I feel like it's a smart move. You got to do what you got to do to stay afloat right now. And if this is your only source of income, like it is for me, it's not my only source of income. It's my predominant source of income. So I can't expect to do the same thing I was doing and get the same results, because it's clearly not happening. So going down to 20 is it works. I can find enough items to meet the metrics that I'm looking for, and I'm selling 20 a day without, not without fail, because right now I'm only at like 12, I think, for the day. Excuse me, guys. Let's see. The computer's being slow. I'm at 12 right now, for $285, which is not where I want to be at, but it's 7:14 and we still got a couple hours in the night still. Um, Yesterday I did 570. So I'm trying to get minimum 450 a day now. So I'm okay with hitting 450 a day, listing 20 a day. I would like it to be more, but I don't care if it's not going to make or break me, so to speak. The amount of money that I need to make every day has gone down since I'm listing less every day. So it's much more peaceful. Harry, what's going on, bro? I sell clothing for $8.99 flat rate, no questions. There you go. I'm off sick this week, and I got 3 high profit sales from receivers and speakers I sold. Saved my butt from being off. My boss is like, sucks for being off with no sick days. Little does he know. I know that's right. Good live earlier, Josh. Yeah, that's the beautiful part about it, man. Having this as a side income, especially on top of a full-time job, definitely helps with those big sales like that, Shanna? Well, with a full-time job, 20 became too much and was approaching a burnout. Yeah, so definitely got to know when you got to know when to fold them, right? So for me, that doing 50 a day, 90, I was listing 50 of the 90 a day that I was doing, and that got to be too much for me. Not as far as uh not as far as like the amount of money and stuff like that that I was spending, but the time that I was doing. I would be literally working from like 7 o'clock in the morning to like 12 o'clock at night. And it just got to be a lot trying to do other things mixed in with that, trying to do YouTube, trying to do church, trying to do things like that. So that's when I hired the lister. And that was a breath of fresh air right there within itself, because I was able to get like 4 or 5 hours of my day back. But still, with that being said, I still had to get on the road 2 times a week and then drive and do all this and do all that, and it left me to pick up lower dollar items, $12 items, 13, $10 items, stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me try sourcing only, higher ticket items and see what's going on with that, because they're talking about they don't want lower dollar items on the platform anyway. So let me focus on stuff that sells for more. And it's a monumental shift in my business. Heaven Sent says I've been doing 50 a day for a few months, but I make sure at least half the items are high sell through rate. That's what I was doing. Um, but there's days where you go to the bins and you get 20 items and only those two, or there's days you go to the bins and only 20 of the items you get are high sell through rate. The rest of them are just mediocre bread and butter mall brand items that you have sold before that will sell again. So you buy those. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that it's going to sell quick or anything like that, but it does pads the store. You know what I mean? So that's what I was starting to lean into, because I knew that I could hit the metrics. But it's all good now, man, because now I'm just focusing on what's actually working instead of just focusing on what'll handle the business. And with that being said, I'm thankful because I got a store that's a decent size with items that will sell. You just gotta wait for the right time. Now, the last 6 months, I've been focusing more on higher sell through items and things like that, because that's just where my mind was going to. And then within the last 2 months, almost 3 months now, is when I've been focusing on higher dollar plus high sell through. So things are working just fine. It's a great mix of the both of them. Moving forward, as those older items move out, they'll just keep getting replaced with high sell through, high dollar items. Hillary says, "Sorry, I'm late, boss. How's everybody doing tonight?" What's up, Hillary? Welcome. Um, we'll do a giveaway from Gyro Pack for free shipping supplies in about 20 minutes, or somewhere around there. Like 10 minutes. 7:19. Yeah, we'll do it at 7:30. So we'll do it in 11 minutes. So hopefully you guys, one of you guys are gonna win some shipping supplies. I decided to open a second store for just cars and collectibles. I've turned my first eBay into just clothing thanks to you, bro. Way to go. Is it working out for you? Are you happy with the results from that? How does your mom like helping out with the business, like washing clothes and stuff? I think it just gives her something to do, number one, but number two, it's extra cash for her. So she likes it. Her water bill gets paid, and then I give her money every single week. So she's using it to pay other bills with. So I think she likes it. I told her I was gonna stop and she got mad at me. So I guess she likes it enough to keep doing it. Um if you have a draft bank and can still hold your phone, sick days can still be work days. Absolutely. Do you end items and sell similar for your aging items? No, I don't, only because my items are cross-listed to Poshmark through Vendu. So they have there's like a chain that if I was to delist the item, if it's sold on eBay, it would not delist on Poshmark, because that chain that was the item was listed with that connects it to the Vendu platform to delist would be broken. So, but before I started listing on Poshmark, I still wasn't ending in delisting, because all my items are listed by, a SKU number. Say I forget that SKU number, or I put the SKU number in there wrong, or just one thing or another happens to where it's not right. Now I got to go on my inventory and I got to search it by date. So I got to go to my emails, check the date or the item, check around that item inside the listings in my eBay or in my email, and find out what items that are around the item that I'm looking for. So that way I can find out what number it is. And I know it sounds like a nightmare. I mean, and it is a logistical nightmare, but I didn't say I didn't do that. And I moved the item's date that I listed it. And so now I can't find it nowhere because out of 9,000 items, how am I supposed to know where that item is out of all the boxes of inventory that I have? So, in order for me to find an item that's been delisted and relisted with the incorrect SKU number, I'd have to look through every single item that I have, and it's just not worth it for me. So, I'll just leave everything the way it is. Pro tip: hold off on listing giant speakers and drum sets when you have COVID because packing those up ain't easy when you can't breathe. Don't be me. Lesson learned: learn from Hillary's mistakes. Be wise. I think it makes sense to just pick up $20 plus items and keep it moving. Yep, absolutely. What's up, Jared? How you doing, bro? I forgot to take those pictures of my listing station and send it to you, Jared. Sorry about that, man. The higher ASP alone will certainly make up the difference in time. Absolutely. Do you and I? Nope, you already asked that. Um, when your store becomes just good items, you'll be a lot better off. Absolutely. 3 sales for the day. Way to go. Oh yeah, hope everyone is excited for a giveaway. Yep. Anything below $15 just doesn't feel worth it anymore. It doesn't, honestly. And when I do sell something for under 15 bucks and like it's an older item, I'm like, at least it's gone. Now I can focus on picking up something that's actually going to sell. The only thing that I'm finding that's going to probably be challenging is in the summertime, like because right now a lot of my good dollar items that's been selling have been like hoodies and jackets and jeans. In the summertime, those items don't sell as much. So I'm gonna have to like really be diligent to find items that sell for over 20 bucks in the summertime because t-shirts and shorts don't really get that much. It's got to be like the right item. So it's going to be definitely a challenge to do it during the summertime, but I'm hopeful. Always nice having the mom in the business. Much respect. Yep. I have to pack up a KitchenAid stand mixer with a sprained elbow right now. Oh man, that's tough. And then lifting it, that's gonna be the challenge. What, like it, like Google, so you can capture a wider audience and help drive more traffic to your listings. No, I understand that, but they used to do that for you. I don't understand why they're charging us to do it now. Is my thing. Like you've been doing it all this 20 years. You've been putting items on eBay from eBay to Google. Now all of a sudden you want to charge us. So it's just one thing after another. They're just gonna keep finding ways to charge us. Classy lady says, "Is it possible to become a sourcer for resellers in small towns, etc.? I rather travel and source items than take pics, ship, etc. I'm sure there's somebody near you that would love to buy inventory. If you lived in my town, I would buy all the inventory you picked up." Yeah, it does sound less than fun, Rob. Your YouTube channel is really great. Thank you for helping us eBayers. That's the whole goal of it. I'm really glad that someone's getting value from it. If you do have any questions, just leave them in the comment section of videos, and I'll do the best that I can to get back to you as fast as possible. Lisa says, "Hello, Marks and everyone. Finally caught another live. Welcome, my friend. How goes it? Packing smalls this morning was fun. Not. That's why you guys got to, have standard shipping method like me, man. Just clothing. It fits in a poly bag. Boom, ready to go. Easy peasy. I'm doing the same, letting the old stuff go that's not good anymore. Yeah, man. It's just, gotta go through the process, find out what's gonna, trends change so fast, you never know what's gonna be in style from one season to the next. So just glad to see some of the stuff go at any rate. Um, good evening. What's up, Red? How you doing? What's up, Miss Lachey? How goes it? So you activate your listings at a certain time every day for eBay, like 6 a.m. Central Time, or do you have your 30 listings scheduled? I just list whenever I feel like it throughout the day. Usually it's the first couple hours of the day. Um, Sometimes I get to it faster. Sometimes I get to it late in the evening. Most of the time I'm trying to do it early in the morning. And when I say early, I just mean like before like 11. I don't really get to my warehouse to like start working till like 10 o'clock in the morning because I'm doing Patreon stuff and I'm doing stuff. At home, I go, I read my Bible, I take a shower, I get ready, and things like that. And by the time I'm done doing all that, it's like 9:30 to 10 o'clock by the time I get to my storage unit to start the workday. And I do my listings once I get there. But it all depends on what I have to do. Like if I have to film a YouTube video, that kind of throws a wrench in the game. If I have to go to my discipleship Thursday morning, that kind of throws a wrench in the game. It just literally depends on what I have to do. Sometimes I don't do them until like 9 o'clock at night. I think if we focus on good golf polos, soccer jerseys, jorts, and those vintage tees, yeah, that's the strategy I'm thinking. And cargo shorts too. Dixon, your thoughts on the new Rollo wireless printer? I have the old school Rollo, so I don't know. It's probably better than what I got. What's up, Jeff? How you going? How you doing? Um, I would love to get the new wireless one because then I could probably hook it up to any device versus the wired printer that I got. I can't figure out how to switch devices. So like the computer that I'm on right now, I tried hooking it up to my Rollo and printing labels off from it, but I couldn't. So like the Rollo that I when I got it, it was on a different computer, so I have to use that computer as my shipping computer because I can't figure out how to. I had to get Rollo on the phone to go into my computer remotely and hook the Rollo up for me because I'm not tech savvy at all. So they had to come in and hook it up for me. So let's see. So yeah, Jeff, welcome to the live stream and hope you're doing well. So in just a couple of minutes, guys, we'll start the giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be one pack of 100 poly mailers or bubble mailers or whatever the heck it is that you're wanting to do. It's got to be a maximum of 100 items. Um, I think they prefer that you guys use like poly mailers, but they've never specified. They just said nothing over 100. Um, if I have a store that sells 20% of everything and 80% of just clothes, does selling 20% of my store for everything hurt my clothing sales? If I have a store that sells 20% of everything and 80% of clothes, does selling 20% of my store for everything hurt clothing sales? I think that as long as you're listing the same amount of inventory in either category every day, it doesn't necessarily matter what items you sell. As long as you're consistent in each of the categories that you want to do well in, the sales are going to vary day by day anyway. So I think it's not really going to mess it up too bad. So continue doing what you're doing and just give it a sample size. I know that I was listing shoes, hard goods, clothing, everything. And then when I decided to do all clothing, I just started a brand new store. That's just what I chose to do. Because everything was all messed up with that store anyway from doing everything. So I truly cannot tell you which way to go one way or another on this. But I would think that from all the thousands and thousands of everything sellers out there, that is really doesn't make a difference. Jeff says, hello, all is well. Scored a killer locker that must have been owned by a former clothing reseller. Yeah, I heard me and Ray were talking about it the other day. So go ahead, guys, drop your number 1 through 100 in the chat, and we'll get to picking a winner for you guys. I've been really enjoying your other channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you guys don't know what he's talking about my Christian channel. It's called Christ Alone. I changed the name from my walk with Christ to Christ Alone, but there is a link in the description if you guys are Christians and you want to join the channel. I really appreciate your support over there. If you're not a Christian and you're just curious, you can learn something too. But I prefer that if you're really not interested in Christian content to just stay away from it. Um, Too much room for negativity. Where is the cheapest place to get 18 by 13 by 7-inch boxes? I have some larger jackets I need to get listed. Honestly, I don't know. You could try Amazon, you could try eBay. Stay away from Uline though. eBay's been pretty good at shipping prices for certain people because um, Amazon sells out quickly and they raise their prices up quite a bit too. So do you find that certain days of the week seem to be higher profit, or is it just random? I do find that it was Sundays was my best days, and then Thursdays and Fridays were good. Now it's just kind of super random for me. So I can't say one way or the other what is the best day to list or what's the best day for sales. Alrighty, let's see who's won. All right, guys, stop putting numbers in there if you have not stopped yet. I don't see the number is 70. So if you have 70, let me know. And if it's a tiebreaker, we'll go with who put it in first. I don't see anybody that got it. So nobody got it. Let's do another number, Hillary. So everybody go from now, start all over again. 1 through 100. And we'll do it again till we get a winner. And Hillary, you just pick another number. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. All right, I'll give you guys another minute to put your numbers in there. I think somebody might have won. Let's see. Okay, Red, you won. Everybody stop. Red, congratulations. The number was 88. You got it. So, Red, message me with you go to gyropack.com, pick your order, and then send it to me on Instagram. The screenshot of your order and your address, your full address. So like your name and everything. You can make up a name if you don't want me to know your real name. But they got to put something on the label, and I'll need your full address, like zip code and all. So congratulations, welcome, welcome, congratulations on the win. Really glad that you could get you some stuff. Uh, so we'll do it. We'll do another one of those in a little bit before we get off here. Give away some more stuff so you guys can get you some stuff shipped. And if you guys haven't used your eBay store coupon, use that because we've only got what a month and 10 days left to buy shipping supplies with our coupons. So I got to buy me some more eBay tape. That's what I've been using mine for. Billy says, I find when you list different items, it hurts the other cells. Like I've not listed hats in a while and they barely move, but whereas I list jeans and sweaters now daily they move fast. I agree. I agree with you 100%. I haven't listed hats in months and I'll sell a hat like probably once every couple of weeks. I haven't listed shoes in quite some time, like probably close to a year. And I sold a pair of shoes today and I sold a pair of shoes like a week or two ago, but other than that, like they don't move at all. Like they're just sitting there. So yeah, I feel like if you're gonna have an everything store, you need to be active in each category every day to be able to maximize your selling results. What is the best title structure when selling clothing? Like brand type, fabric style, size, any advice? Brand, item type, color, size, gender, keywords. So like men's or not men's, so it'd be like Levi's jeans, whatever model it is, Levi's 501 jeans, men's 3232, blue, straight leg, button fly, whatever keywords you choose to use for it after that. I would think that's the best that I've been able to see results from the title structure. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not going to stop you from selling items if you title it like men's jeans, size, blah, 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 blah. Like, are you going to get less search results? You could get more. I don't know. I feel like the item specifics help it out quite a bit nowadays. But what I use my titles for are keywords. And if I can't fit the keywords in there, which I usually don't have a problem filling my title up with good keywords. I'll use the theme section and put them in there as well. Um, but yeah, you can do pretty well without like being super duper like redundant on your titles. I do feel like it makes it a lot easier for you to be found in the search if you title an item the way that the buyer's going to look for it. So the benefit of doing it that way is you'll get more organic sales to where you won't have to rely on your promoted listings to sell items. So if you title an item the way that the person that's going to buy it is looking for it, then you'll land the plane. Red says she needed them bad. Good deal. Glad to help you out. There's still another giveaway up or giveaway to go. Stay tuned. That's right. Queen Boss Lady, welcome. Thank you for the poly bags. I like the quality of the bags. I I generally think they're the same bags from everywhere. It's just a different pricing structure. So like if you guys want to buy bags from Gyro Pack, I do have a 10% discount code in the description. You guys can use that and save even more money on your purchase. They do take like a week to get there though, so just be mindful of that. I don't use Instagram, so how do I get a hold of you? I guess you could do it on Facebook. I prefer to not, but yeah, you could do it on Facebook. My name's Marcus Dixon, so you could just find me there. Um, same, same here. One cell sprinkled in maybe per month. Yeah, 7. You're late, Lisa. It's over with, guys. The next giveaway is going to be in like 15 minutes, so just stay tuned, guys. Norma Jean plus one says, "Thanks for always sharing. I'm going to open a store in the new year, and I'm up for learning. I'll check out your other channel. I'm sure that will be good for me too. Thank you, appreciate it." Um, I agree with the item specifics. It really does help. What do you typically buy with your eBay store credit if you are not buying eBay poly bags? Do you use your credit? Yeah, I buy tape or I'll buy like boxes. Like the last time I uh bought anything, I bought eBay tape. The time before that I bought all hat boxes, 8x6x4 boxes to ship hats in. But like I was just saying previously, since I stopped listing hats, I've stopped selling hats. So therefore I don't need to go buy another batch of those boxes because they're just not moving that fast. So I still have some. So I just bought tape and I'll buy tape again because I use tape almost every day. So that will be what I purchase with it. Um, but yeah, you can use it for whatever. I don't see a need to not use it. They give it to you. It's a coupon. You get it for buying a store subscription anyway, so you might as well utilize it. There's no point in not using something that comes with your subscription. That's like someone giving you a gift card for Christmas and you don't use it. Like it's free money. It's not free money. Somebody had to pay for it, but it's free to you. Like you don't have to pay anything to use this gift card. It's like, you're already paying for the store subscription. If they're going to give you $25 subscription or a $25 coupon, you might as well spend it on something. Most of the times, though, from what I figured or what I found out, is you always have to pay something out of pocket, though, unfortunately. So, like for me, to buy 2 packs of eBay tape, it cost me like $3 and some change. Like the coupon doesn't cover everything, but it covers the bulk of it. So if I can get 12 rolls of tape for $3, I'm all good with that. Do you feel like Poshmark is better than eBay? No way, not even close, not even in the same arena. Have you ever sold any men's Lee Extreme Motion jeans? Not a lot of money there, but I was surprised by the sell through rate. Yeah, I've sold them before. Most of the time when I find them though, they're torn up. They're not torn up, but like they're either stretched out, like with like puckering on them, or they got paint, or not in a good way either, or they're like stained on the knees. But yeah, they do sell pretty quick, but they only sell for like 15, $17. Um, Sometimes less than that. But yeah, they do sell well. As far as sell through rate goes, you won't sit on them too long. That and then the Wrangler jeans with the elastic waistband, those sell fairly quick as well too, depending on the size you get. But they also don't go for very much. You skipped my comment. Eek. Let me go back. The one about not using Instagram or the one about you needing them? Thanks. Cool. Thanks much. I need them so bad. Let me see. I don't see another comment from you. Can you just repeat the comment, please? If I skipped over it, because All the ones I'm scrolling up now are just you putting numbers in the chat. And if you're referring to the one where um you were saying that you don't use Instagram, I said you can reach out to me on Facebook. Classic Lady says, "How's your Depop adventures?" I'm thinking Depop invented. I haven't started selling on there yet, so I was just gonna use the platform to like try to source for the time being, but you know, I'll get on there eventually. This is a personal question. Do you have a wife or girlfriend? How do you manage work-life balance? Um, so yeah, with that, you obviously I don't work nowhere near as much as I did, but I did have a girlfriend for like a long time, and um, it did kind of get in the way of that relationship. Um, and then it also kind of like made it to where like when we did talk, it was only about eBay. So it was kind of weird. That relationship's over with now though, for religious reasons. And I do have a girlfriend now. She's got a job that is a daytime job, so we get to spend time together in the evening. Honestly, this stuff gets in the way of that more than eBay does because I'm done with eBay by 3 o'clock every day. I got to do this you know, YouTube calls and podcasts and Patreon and stuff like that. A lot of those calls are in the evening time. So like it's 6 o'clock for me. I got to do a Patreon call a couple days a week. Then from there, I go into doing the YouTube. On Tuesday, I'll do YouTube at 7. Wednesday, I go to church at 7. Then I go right back into another live stream slash podcast at 9 o'clock p.m. Then Thursday, I do another podcast with Ray. So like if anything gets in the way of me having a work life balance, it's the social media side of things, and the Patreon side of things. But you know, I make it happen. I make it do what it do. Um, where'd you put your email at? Red. Do you need a way to get in touch with Marcus? Yeah, if you can't find me on Facebook, then I'll just share my link with you to the channel or to the account. Yep, have a girlfriend. Um, Good for you. Glad to hear you're finding a balance. Oh no, sorry for your loss. No, it's all good. That was over a year and a half ago, Red. That relationship. I was single for a long time after that because I was trying to get my head right with God, trying to be the man that I'm supposed to be. I've been on Depop for a month. Had one low ball offer, but no sales yet. Still going to wait and see how it goes. I hear mixed reviews about it. So we'll see. Um, Man, I'm getting stressed just listening to all the stuff Marcus does. It was a lot more stressful trying to do everything that I do and then do 90 a day on top of that. Yeah, it was I was gonna blow up. Definitely didn't I didn't have much more of that in me. Let's see here. Mm, I don't see it in let me see. You put it in the comments on YouTube. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see it right now, Red. Let me see here. Let me pull up my Facebook. Okay. I'll share my screen real quick so you could see what it looks like. So just get on Facebook and type in Marcus Dixon, and the one that pops up that looks like this is me. It's me with a that's me right there standing in front of this gigantic church in South America, and then me and a couple of friends from church. Uh, so You can't miss it. It says YouTube Dixon's Pickens on it. So there you go. And then just send it to me on Messenger. Mm, family email addresses and website addresses can only be posted by a moderator. Can I help? That's probably why it didn't show up. Depop is really only good for the younger crowd, vintage crowd. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tony, what's going on, bro? Java Pack order I1 was delivered today. Fast shipping. Thanks, Marcus. I don't consider that fast because you gotta remember you won that last Tuesday, so it took a week for you to get there. So if you're like in the need, like ASAP for some shipping supplies, just keep in mind that Java Pack's gonna take about a week, but it is a little bit more affordable. I have my first live sale tomorrow and nervous, but thought it would get rid of old stuff. I'm really thinking about sourcing items designers resellers want. Where are you having a live sale at? On Whatnot or Poshmark? Yeah, hopefully your live sale goes well and you sell a crap ton of stuff. Good luck. Hillary, can you send Dixon my email address and delete it from public, please? I don't see it anywhere publicly, but that's why I didn't want you to put it anywhere on here because I don't, you know, don't want anybody having your information. In 3 minutes we'll do the next giveaway. Um, my congregation is going to watch my first live sale just to support with their presence. That's awesome. Way to go. This is more of an eBay question, but do you sell internationally? How does that work? I only sell to the US and I do not ship to APO. Am I missing out on a lot of business? I sell a lot of stuff internationally. I don't sell a lot to APOs. I sell like one a month or something to the APO, but I ship stuff all the time to eBay International Standard Delivery. So I would think, it just depends on what you're selling in a month. If I wasn't doing it, I would probably miss out on like 20 sales a month. So I'm not missing out on a crap ton, but I'm missing out on some if I do stop selling internationally. I feel like it's just extra sales, so why not do it? Mm, let's see. Your email address wasn't posted publicly, but if you'd like to share it with me privately, you can email me to hit. Okay, well, there's Hillary. She shared her email, but like I said, just find me on. I shared the link, or I shared my what's it called, Facebook. I don't see anything from you yet, so maybe you haven't found me, or maybe you sent the request. Nope, nothing from you yet. Just get a hold of me. Okay, so go ahead, guys, and put your numbers in the link or in the chat. We'll do another giveaway 1 through 100, and we'll do another giveaway for you guys. Let's see. Hillary, let me know when you got it. 1 through 100, guys. Alrighty. And we will stop in a couple of seconds. I'm doing Whatnot tomorrow evening, Diva Avenue. My specialty is vintage, but trying to narrow to a niche. Okay, well, good luck. I hope you sell a lot of stuff. Let's see. 1 through 79, guys. Or 1 through well, stop, because that's the number 79. I didn't mean to say that. I wonder if anybody got it before I blabbed it out. Who is it, Hillary? Hillary's got the winner. Greta Brown. I just saw that name. Okay, Greta, that's you. I don't know if you are following me on Instagram or not. If not, find me Dixon's Pickens and send me a screenshot what you want from gyro pack. It's got to be 100 piece order. It can't be above 100 pieces. Um, and we'll get it shipped out for you. There you go. Number was 79. Greta Brown. You won. Congratulations, my friend. Get you some free shipping supplies. Um, so let's see. Did I miss any comments in the meantime? And Greta, are you on Instagram? If not, message me on you can message me on Facebook too. I prefer to not have a bunch of people mess. I hate Facebook so much, guys. I really don't like it. Um, but if that's the only way, okay, cool, you do. Sweet. Uh Send me the address, your name, your address, and a screenshot of the order that you want, and I'll get it out to Gyropack later on. Well, as soon as the live stream's over with. So congratulations! I'm glad I was able to give you guys some free shipping supplies, and hopefully you guys will. You probably won't get them till next week around this time, but it's all good. Thank you, Dixon and Hillary, for the win. It's Macebook. Is that your name for it, Macebook? Did you ever have to get over fears of failure or pushing through perfectionism? That's my problem. I worry too much and know I can do this. Any tips? I didn't really have any fears. I knew that if I listed the items that would sell, uh, I knew that if I looked up all the comps, I wouldn't put a bad item in my store. And I knew that it was just going to be a matter of just putting in the reps, just staying diligent, doing what I said I would do, listing every day. If I said I was going to list 10 a day, then I was going to list 10 that day. So it was just a matter of just doing what I said I would do, knowing that the platform would do what it was supposed to do. But that was, before changes came in April. Um, so now I just continue doing what's been working. I'm just not going to not list anymore. I'm just focusing on high sell through and high ASP items to get me through the lower sales, uh, the number of items going out the door every day. Perfectionism. I was kind of worried about like the way my photos looked. I like had to make sure every wrinkle was out of the item when I put it up on my photo board. Not as far as like steaming and ironing the item, but like if I laid it down and there was like a wrinkle on the sleeve, I'd have to stop and straighten it out. And I stopped worrying about that when I started doing 90 a day because all that stuff adds up. It takes time. So at the end of the day, I'm not really worried about being a perfectionist. It's used clothing. Most of the stuff that I sell has some type of a flaw or something, whether that's a small hole or a stain or, just washwear or something like that, because I'm getting everything from the bins. So it's already not perfect. So the person that I'm selling to doesn't care about that type of stuff. They just want to know if it fits right and if it's what it looks like in the picture when they get it. So I haven't had much resolve of not doing everything perfectly. And I've sold almost 17,000 items. So it's going okay. I suggest not putting too much stock into it. Just 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 do it. You know what I mean? Don't be your own worst enemy, because we can be our, worst critic, and we can look at all the things and see all these flaws, and the person buying it sees it just a standard listing, so just get after it. Yes, Facebook is like the I hate you place. Too much yeah, yeah, definitely negative. That's why I don't like it either. Definitely leaves me feeling some type of way after I get off of the platform every day. If you could redo your eBay business again, would you go for lower volume, higher ASP, faster sell-through rate versus? Yeah, absolutely, I would. I would not do the high volume, lower ASP model ever again. Um, it took a lot of work. The only way I would do it is if I had employees doing it with me. And I hired out a bunch of the processes. But now as a solo operation, like, yeah, I have a lister that does my 20 listings a day, but or does my draft. So whatever sets of photos I take, whether that's 40 or 60 a day that I send them, they do those drafts for me. But then I revise the 20 drafts and make sure everything's correct and launch 20 a day. But other than that, I do it all myself. And I just wouldn't I wouldn't want to go back to overworking myself, or because even at selling 50 a day, I was only making like 50 to $100 more a day profit than what I'm making now selling listing 50 items a day. Because you got to remember, just because I'm listing 50 items a day doesn't mean I'm selling 50 items a day. And then it doesn't mean that those items are selling for 25, 35, $100. Like most of them were selling for like $10, $12, $9, $8. Because if I list an item for 12, somebody's going to send me an offer for 6, or somebody's going to send me an offer for 8. If I list an item for 15, someone's sending me an offer for 10. So those are the types of sales I was making. So now if I list an item for 30, $35, someone's going to send me an offer for 25. I'm more inclined to take that offer than me listing an item for 20 and someone offering me 10. Um, so I would do more higher based prices, higher sell through versus just a volume model of whatever price the item will sell for. Um, is price the most important factor of what I'm trying to pick an item up to sell it for? That's that and sell through. That's the most important factor for me. What it's going to sell for and how fast it's going to sell. But out of the items that I already have, if it's gonna sell for a good amount of money, but I gotta hang on to it for a year since I don't need the space, I'll hang on to it for a year. But moving forward, I'm focusing on higher ASP, higher sell-through items. I'm not worried about how long an item takes to sell if it's gonna sell for good money because I don't need the money like instantly. Like I'm not hurting if I go out and buy stuff from the bins and I don't have the money back by the end of the week because I have a store large enough that's going to make the money back regardless, thankfully. But that comes with just putting in the reps, getting your listings up, and just making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If I was a small store, like I had 50 items and I needed all the money, then I would definitely be focusing on fast sell through with the highest price possible. So that way I could grow my business as safe as I can and still have income to cover everything from returns to shipping supplies to gas to get to the bins, lunch while I'm sourcing, things like that. Because there's a lot of expenses that come in to play with running the business, shipping labels, a computer, a camera. Um, Things like that. Your photo setup, if you choose to spend any money on it. Your storage setup, if you choose to buy shelves and boxes and poly bags, all that stuff costs money. So when you're getting started, you want all your money to come back as fast as possible. So if you get in the habit of that, I just wouldn't change it. I would just add more items to the mix with the same metrics: fast sell through, high ASP, and just grow your business like that because it'll compound so much better for you. I promise. You can compound 15 million times faster with high ASP items than you can with low ASP items. Because if I'm only making $100 a day off high volume versus I'm making $100 a day off of low volume, then if I can add more items to the list, to the listing habit, say I go from 10 to 15, but each of those items sell for $25 versus me going from 10 to 15 and each item only sells for $10. That's like 20, 30 more items I could buy, with the money that I make off the higher ASP items. Um, go through life with the confidence of mediocre men folk and you'll conquer anything. I don't know what that means, but Jeff says first. Absolutely, bro. Is Cheryl accepting new clients? I wanted to have her do my taxes, but was wondering can she do my 9 to 5 W-2 and also my reseller W-2 as well. Hope all is well with you. She probably can. Just reach out to her. I'm sure she's taking on clients. I don't see why she wouldn't. Um, that's what she does. She's trying to grow that business. So I would reach out to her, tell her I sent you. You were selling things way too cheap in the beginning of your journey. I wouldn't say that. I was selling a lot of things for way too cheap, but I wasn't selling everything for way too cheap. A lot of the times I just needed the sales to make my money. Like I had a daily limit of money that I needed to make. So I had to accept all those stupid offers I was getting, right? But that's because my business expenses were so high, like overhead and supplies and all that stuff. So that's the beautiful part about building a store up to where um I don't need to have my overhead cost now is much cheaper. The supplies, the amount of inventory I have to buy, the cost of everything is down over $2,000 a month now, right? So I don't have to accept all these stupid offers to make $500 a day to be able to pay my business expenses. So yeah, I was accepting a lot of stupid offers. I was, and lots of people told me that in the comment section of my videos. But at the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do. So whether I was or wasn't, it really didn't matter to me how much you guys roasted me in the comment section because I had to do what I had to do to pay my bills, right? Along with me living off of eBay, I just had to make $500 a day inside the business because after taxes, that's only going to be like 350, 200, 250. Depends on what those items were actually selling for, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it turned into be a significant grind that wasn't sustainable and I wasn't having any joy in life. So now I just sell items that sell for more money and I live a comfortable life. Um, would you agree that with a lower volume, higher ASP, faster sell through rate requires more driving and sourcing time? Yes, I would agree. But I just still go to the bins, which takes me like 2 hours to drive there and 2 hours to drive back. What's up, Roy? How you doing? Haven't stopped in for a while. Wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is good. Appreciate you, bro. Hope all is well with you too. Um, let's see. Do you do a lot of sourcing on eBay or any other platforms? Not really. I still get all my stuff from the bins. Um, I'm open to that though. I just got to find the right items. I went out of my niche, got a San Marcos blanket, paid $11 so for 58 days. Yeah, San Marcos stuff sells well for me too. I pick up a lot of hoodies and t-shirts. I listen to Bolo videos to learn ASP items. Is there a faster way? Not really. Just look everything up. That's the way I did it. Looked every item up that I was interested in selling and just check the sell-through rate and the prices, and that's how I did it. Looked up thousands and thousands and thousands of items. Taxes are easy for resellers. I don't know. Taxes intimidate me. That's why I have somebody else do it for me. The eBay sold comps help me a lot. Yep. That's the way I would do it. Because sometimes, like, say for instance, like Absolute Affluence said about me selling items for too cheap. If you're watching my old YouTube videos and you're looking for high ASP items, and I was selling items for under market, then you're not going to get the full value of what that item could really sell for. So watching YouTubers only gives you a part of the story. You got to do your research yourself. So like if you're watching my videos now compared to the prices of I was selling items for before, it's a different story. So it's just not the same game. I've only sold 2 items on eBay today for 199.98. Higher ASP definitely helps. Way to go, Rodney. Absolutely. Will you audit my store? I don't literally have the time to do any store reviews anymore. That's why we have the Patreon. So people come in and use the Patreon. You can get unlimited store reviews there. But I don't give them out anymore on my store. And I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. I just literally don't have the time to. It takes like 20 minutes to give somebody an efficient store review. And then I need you there so I can like talk back and forth with you and see why you're doing the things that you're doing in the first place. At least I'm not on the short bus. Let's see. I would like to get your thoughts. I'm open to it. But I just can't do it anytime soon. Unless you join the Patreon, there's a free 7-day trial. You can get one there. Hillary, am I listing a dress? What does PL mean for the size? Petite, large. Yes, that's accurate, Jared. That's right, Lisa. At least you tried, my friend. That's all that matters. Um, I think they do store audits on his Patreon. Yep. Let's see. Supplies are a tax write-off. Absolutely. A lot of stuff is a tax write-off. My Patreon's a tax write-off. Just pick random items and look up comps. I want to see a designer in a bid and know how to pick it up immediately. Exactly. That's exactly how you do it. Look up the brand you want to sell. Look up the item type. So say you're looking up Ralph Lauren dresses. Then you go through all the way from A to B. So what does this size sell for and how fast? What does this size sell for and how fast? So then you might find out that a Ralph Lauren size 12 dress sells faster than a Ralph Lauren size 2 dress. You might find that a Ralph Lauren blue size 2 sells better than a Ralph Lauren red size 4. It's a lot of research, but I promise you it compounds. The more you do research, the more you learn, the more easier it gets. Just check the sold comps, literally narrow it down as low as you can, or you can go as broad as you want to. Um, but a lot of valuable information lies within those sold comps. There's a link to Marcus's Patreon in the description, and he does offer a free trial for the first week. There you go. The market changes daily, so you just have to watch eBay Sold USA and Google Lens for pricing. Not random. I choose category like jeans, then see what's selling and what price range. That's safe too. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Red says, remember eBay solds only go back 3 months. Yeah, so you can also use Terapeak if you have a store subscription to go back further than that. You can get information for a whole year. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here, guys. It's been an hour. Hopefully you guys had a good time hanging out. Come back next week at Tuesday at 7, and we will do this all over again. That's gonna do it for this one. Catch you guys on the